Hello and welcome. My name's Sandie Stargazer. I'm a Reverend with the International Metaphysical Ministry, and I also work for PTV Australia, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. As you can see, I'm here with my little friend Harry. He's my little familiar. He's a peach-faced lovebird, and he is an absolute delight to have in my life. This is a general read only for people born in the month of January. So you don't have to believe in astrology to receive this reading. If you're born in the month of January, if you're a Capricorn or an Aquarian, sure, you can view this and it may resonate with you. If you don't follow astrology at all, if you're born in the month of January, you may find that this resonates with you. Please take what you can from the reading and leave what doesn't resonate with you for someone else. Cross watchers feel more than free to watch this for someone else. I use angel tarot cards. I am a certified angel tarot card reader. I did the course when Doreen Virtue was teaching it. I use Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine, and I use numerology. I also use my psychic senses and pick up messages that way. I'm very happy to be here. If you enjoy this live event that I do, then please press like, share and subscribe. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. In order for me to answer one of your questions, you must like, share and subscribe to the page. You must be subscribed to the page, otherwise I will not be able to answer any of your questions. So we'll do this reading for the month of April 2022. For those born in January, I will be doing one a month, and I will be doing it for each consecutive month. So the next reading will be for those born in February for April 2022. So as we open up today, I'm just going to say a brief prayer. It's a non-denominational prayer. Actually, it's a Reiki chant that I have been working with for a very long time and asked me to tune in. I will be using the cards. With the cards, I use flip outs. I don't call them jumpers because in Australia we call sweaters jumpers. So I call them flip outs. We will be using flip outs. You can hear the workmen doing some work. I live in a hotel, so they're doing some work just across there. So I hope that doesn't disturb you too much, but we'll get on with it anyway. I use flip outs so that it's spirit talking, Holy Spirit talking, not me. And I use numerology as well. So the first thing that I've picked up for those of you born in January for the month of April is that you are in what I call an 11-2 month. So the 11 is to do with the master vibration. It's the master builder. So you're actually building something of significant worth this month. And you will be doing that in partnership with others. So you will be looking at things such as joint businesses, joint finances, partnerships with charitable organisations, philanthropic organisations providing funds in order for you to be able to run programs and things like that, partnering with your community. You'll be looking at your love relationships as well. You'll be looking at making lasting commitments to those you love. You'll be looking at partnerships with your work, with employers. Are employers fulfilling your need as an employee? So you'll be looking at that as well. So it will be a month where you'll be building something of great worth. It won't be until May where you'll really start to reap the rewards of that. With the 3 comes celebration, and also with the 3 comes fertility. So it's a good time for actually bringing in a new child into your family, or at least conceiving one. But this month in April, you will be working on creating something of great worth. And the 11 in the tarot is the strength card as well. So you'll be really drawing on your inner strength, and you'll be utilizing your strengths and your abilities to be able to gain attention, I guess, for what you want to do in your life. Or you may be gaining recognition, but you will be relying heavily on your skills and your strengths to be able to make things happen, to push things ahead. So just as we shuffle the cards, I'm going to say that chant. Chokeray, chokeray, chokeray. Say hey key, say hey key, say hey key. Chokeray, chokeray, chokeray. Honchazay shonen, honchazay shonen, honchazay shonen. Chokeray, chokeray, chokeray. Bam. Okay. I call upon goddesses, gods, angels, spirit guides, extraterrestrials, interdimensionary beings, Holy Spirit. Please give us a general overall reading for the month of April 2022 for those born in the month of January. So it is. Okay. Let's see what comes up. While I'm shuffling, it really does help if you like, share and subscribe to my page, to my videos. It does help me to build my platform. I would really appreciate it if you do that now. And as I said, if you want me to answer a question, then you need to be a subscriber. Otherwise, I can't do that. Oh, there we go. So we're looking, this card's the Capricorn. Okay, this man has the Midas touch. Everything he touches turns to gold. He's a very shrewd businessman, but he's fair. He's very fair. Now, the King of Earth to me represents a Capricorn. So this reading will be for a Capricorn born in the month of January. So if you're a Capricorn born in the month of December, you'll need to wait for another reading. But this card to me represents a Capricorn born in the month of January. This is a January read. So you're moving into a very successful time, and confidently accept opportunities that you're offered. You do have the Midas touch, so everything that you work on will be reaping rewards for you. I feel that you will be receiving a little bit of luck as well. I'm also seeing as well butterflies for you, in particular the Emperor butterfly, which you can see down here. And that will be a sign from Spirit that you'll be able to think back to this reading and say, oh, he said that, and then I saw that Emperor butterfly. And so, yeah, that reading was for me. So that will be what we call proof of survival. Okay, so that'll be evidence to you that this reading has been accurate. You'll see within the next few days, leading into April, you will see an Emperor butterfly. Okay. Goddesses, gods, angels, spirit guides, interdimensionary beings. I'm vibrating from head to toe. So someone's got a lot of energy. I feel like someone's harmed themselves as well. Someone's harmed themselves. And that's not good. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Maybe you know someone that crossed over that way. Perhaps you know someone that took their own life. They had their reasons. They didn't want to live a certain way. Maybe there was a lot of pressure from parental figures. Remembering that 11 as well. That's the master. So yeah, they were dealing with a lot. There was a lot of karmic stuff that was going on for them that they needed to get off their chest, and that they did not see any way out of. They were facing a fork in the road. They were really at a crossroads, and someone wasn't there for them. I don't even need the cards to be able to tell you. This is Spirit. This is a direct message for someone out there. They were at a fork in the road. They were having to make a pretty serious decision. They wanted to keep someone happy, but they didn't. But deep down, it wasn't who they were. And they felt like they had to move on. They felt like they had to release themselves from the pressure, from the burden of making someone happy. The Capricorn, probably a father figure. They had to release themselves. This could also be a warning as well, that maybe there's a father figure out there that has a son or a daughter that needs help. that needs help, yeah, needs their parent to be more understanding, more compassionate, more loving, more kind, more considerate. Because you're working on lasting relationships, don't forget, you've got that 11 and you've got that 2, so you're looking at karma. So this parent of this person, this youth, could be a young adult, but youth, is going to be either creating good karma or bad karma here in this situation, and they need to make sure that they do the right thing by their son. I feel it's a son. Yeah, they need to do the right thing by him. They need to let him make his own decisions and lead with his own heart. Yeah, there we go. Lines everywhere. All right, so how many we got? 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was a very specific message, and it was very dark and deep, and I'm sorry for that, but I feel like someone needs to hear that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. So we're making decisions very much so from our heart center, from our heart. We're working with love energy. We're working on making decisions which will fill us up with joy. We're looking at intimate relationships if you're born in January for the month of April 2022. You're looking at intimate relationships, carefully weighing your decisions. I feel like health will be good for you, the Capricorn. I feel like your health will be good. I feel like things will be working out for you. You've got Archangel Raphael around you as well, which is a healing angel. So maybe there's a potential that you could give that healing to this person that you're dealing with. You've got celebrations, but this card also, the 3 of water, can represent third-party relationships as well. So, you know, maybe you're facing the karmic fallout of having a third-party relationship, or perhaps there was a third-party relationship which has caused grief in some way. But there is hope. And when the star comes out, that means that wishes are going to come true. There is hope. And when it comes out with the 3 of water, that's even better, because that means that there's celebration happening. There will be celebration. And the number 17, which is 1, which is a new beginning, and 7, which is looking at the crown chakra, connecting with spirit, but then 8, the 7 and 1 make 8. So in April, those of you born in January 2022 are going to be, although you're looking at mastering something in your life and you're looking at your partnerships, you're also looking at business and business acumen as well. And when the star comes up, that means that you should be very optimistic, because things are going to move in a very positive direction and you need to make long-term plans. And there's that 11 that fell out as well, which is the strength card, which is Archangel Ariel, as well. This one's Archangel Jophiel. So you've got Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Ariel, and Archangel Raphael all around you. So there's a lot of healing, and there's a lot of, this is major, major change happening for you. You know, it may have even begun last month. Maybe something come to light last month and you really needed to just work on it. And you're not, but you look, see, you got the ace of fire as well, which in the traditional tarot is the Ace of Wands, which is to do with action, activity, creativity, passion, career choices. And you can see that in this card, there's all these little flowers. These are all blooms. This is money coming into your life. Perhaps you're already very wealthy and you want to know where to invest that money into an exciting new opportunity, a new endeavor. Perhaps you want to change your life, or perhaps you're being called on to change the life of a loved one who you're in a deep partnership with, whether it be it could be anyone in your family. It's a partnership. It doesn't have to be a sexual relationship. It's a partnership. 2s are all about partnership, not necessarily sexual relationships. Sure, they can represent romantic relationships with the 2 of Cups. When you put it with the Ace of Cups and the 3 of Cups, that represents a wedding as well. But what I'm seeing here is I'm saying that you need to partner with someone. to help change their life for the better. And you will be doing that. This person that is thinking about harming themselves, they won't. They will see a change in you, and that will change them. When you change yourself, that's the only way to heal the world. Heal yourself, heal the world. You need to change. You need to give your son or your daughter the support that they need to be able to do things their way. They're different. Doesn't mean they're not capable. You know, they've done a lot to make you happy, and now they need to do what's going to make them happy. Goddesses, gods, angels, spirit guides, Holy Spirit, interdimensionary beings, star seeds. Please give us more information. For those of us born on January, for the month of April 2022. Yeah. There's fear. Remember, fear is an opportunity for a miracle. When you hit that fear barrier, you push past it. And when you push past it, that's when you receive a miracle. My wise Reiki master taught me that. Margot Brock, very smart woman. I come from a very clear lineage of Reiki masters. I'm the 7th in my line. It goes me, Margot Brock, Denise Crundle, Beth Gray, Hawayo Takata, Dr. Hayashi, Dr. Yusui. So I'm the last in my line, in my lineage. And I'm a lefty. I use my left hand as my power hand. But I feel like that's got to do with it too. It's got family lines, karma coming down through the family as well. You need to break family binds or, you know, bindings, curses, hexes, you know, intergenerational trauma as well could be a big part of it, could be a massive part of it. Intergenerational trauma could be massive. Maybe you've been serving the wrong master for generations and generations and generations, and now you need to think about serving yourselves. Yeshua said, don't call anyone master. You're your own master. You are your own God or goddess. Be still and know God. Be still and know that I am God. You are gods and goddesses. You have abilities, gifts. You can create, you can also destroy. We've seen that in the human evolution. In the human story, we've seen that destruction. We're at a time now where people are changing, they're developing, they're growing, they're waking up. We're going through a great awakening. Don't let your son slide down the rabbit hole because of your stubbornness to see that he can shine just the way he is. You know? Okay. Someone's going to walk away. Maybe you're going to walk away from a lot that hasn't served you. Clearing away all that does not matter, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual and emotional growth. See, 7 of air. Losses. Sometimes represents losses. To me, it can represent going around and around on that merry-go-round and not being able to get off. It's like a hog. What do they call it? Hog's Day? Groundhog's Day. Yeah. Going around and around, waking up every day, just doing the same old, same old. Okay, now this one's coming in. He's an Aquarian. Okay. So we're looking at January and we're looking at Aquarian. Aquarian. This person's from a different background. They're either African, African-American, Asian, Indian, Indigenous, something like that. This could be someone that you partner with. It could be a doctor, psychiatrist, alternative health practitioner, psychologist. I think I said that already. But it's someone that uses their mind. They're very good at what they do, and they're very precise, and they'll know how to get to the heart of the situation. And I feel once you start working with this person, things will happen pretty quickly for you. I feel like you will start to see changes pretty swiftly. You know, you do need to take time to review treatment plans as well. Okay, while we're talking about illness, which is what I felt coming in before through someone, you need to review treatment plans because something's been missed. Something's been missed. Once you discover what that thing is that's been missed, you'll be able to fix it very quickly. This person's been up late at night. They're an insomniac. They're very depressed. There's a lot of paranoia. There's a lot of scattered thoughts. They're very in their head. This person really needs help. And I feel like you will get it for them. And when you find that physician, is a good word for them, when you find the right physician, it will work out. So I feel like working on partnership as well, partnering with organisations which will be able to bring about the changes that you want to see in your, we're going to say son, because it feels like a son to me, in your son. By doing that, you'll then be able to extend that out and actually extend and build programs which will be able to help other people. And because you've been able to help your son through that, and then you're helping other people through that, what will happen is you may build something of quite significance, which is what that 11's about. So really you needed to go through what you've been through with your son so that you could then not only help him, but help other people and really build something quite significant. You know, yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure, there may be monetary issues. You may be thinking about financially, is this viable? When the 5 of Earth comes up, it's very reminiscent of the Tower card, but there are finances there. You can apply for government grants. The government is putting billions of dollars into mental health and training mental health practitioners. I feel there are fears surrounding money, but you may need to accept help from others. You may be facing uncertain, or your son may be facing uncertain self-employment, but look, there is unity. People are coming together over this. There will be significant collaboration between different organisations as represented by the different bubbles, different organisations who maybe have different views on things, but they work as a unified whole. So, and when Archangel Sandalphon comes up, it's about working with traditional organisations from a different perspective. Maybe you're looking at a more holistic approach, a more client-centred approach. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, maybe you're looking at a more client-centred approach. You're working on, you know, getting things more more looking at natural therapies and how they affect the brain as opposed to just using medication. You know, looking at natural living, organic foods, things like that. You know, it has a natural sort of spiritual sort of slant to it. Yeah, has a spiritual slant to it. Yeah. So it has a spiritual connection to it, and you will be working with people from varied range. It is a time for change because you've got that too, which is you're weighing up and you're making decisions, and you know I am seeing the scales there as well. And because we are in a 6th year, which is about family and finances and philanthropic organisations, you will be creating something quite good. You know, I don't feel that you will see the major benefit of that until April, May, June, July, August, September, until at least October. So it is a long time. You know, I mean, it's slow to begin with, but then things pick up and they speed up. They happen pretty quickly after that. But it isn't until April, May, June, you see a major shift in July, and then after the financial end of year, then August, September, October. In October, you see major developments. You see finances coming in, yeah, and then in November, that's when you start to see the humanitarian side of the organisation and where it's working. And then in December, that's when you get that's a major new beginning. Yeah. Yeah, that's a major new beginning, Karen said. Oh, really? So yeah, that's when that happens. So yeah. So goddesses, gods, angels, spirit guides, interdimensionary beings, 2022, please. Really? So let's see. Those born in January. These ones. Yeah. Open the line of communication. You have a brilliant idea. It is a great idea. You just need to spread your wings and fly. I feel like there is a lot of inspiration. You're seeing the truth of a situation, and although it has been a challenging beginning, and when I say challenging beginning, it feels like it's been a number of years. I feel like you will see the end of this. You will see the end of it. You will see it through to completion. I feel like any challenges will be behind you by at least November, December. But you will, and yeah, because that's October as well. This is months, Swords is months. So that's the 10th month. So that's October for me. So yeah, I feel October is where you'll start to see the end of it. Yeah, also start to harness the cycle of the moon and really notice with your child, if they're having mental health issues, if the moon has anything to do with their moods, because usually the moon has a lot to do with our moods. So see if you can harness that cyclical nature and really use it for their advantage. But I feel like there will be a lot happening behind the scenes, and you will need to release fears that hold you back. Defend your ground, but choose your battles wisely, because not everybody that you perceive as an enemy is actually an enemy. Some people that you perceive as an enemy are just, it's like you're getting your wires crossed. You think that the person doesn't like you when actually they might like you. They might just have a bitch face all the time. So you might have to look at, okay, well, that's just his resting bitch face or whatever. People that you think are against you may not be against you. Maybe they're actually on the same team that you're on. They just come across a little bit smug or a little bit, maybe that's just the way they are as a personality. And you may need to make a little bit of room for that, and just, be more open-minded. I do see that, you maybe need to be more cautious with your money. And as we did see with the 5 of Earth, you are thinking about the monetary value of what's going on. But I feel like it is you will be making good business decisions, and you will be giving to those less fortunate than yourself. And now we've finished the reading with your card, the card for Capricorn. The Capricorn born in January. So the Midas touch, and everything you touch will turn to gold. If you're born in January, accept opportunities that you're offered in April. They will turn out to be very lucrative, but you may not see the benefit of that at least until October. but if you stick with it, things will really work out very well for you. I hope you've enjoyed today's reading. If you have, please press like, share and subscribe. It helps me to do these videos and to build my platform. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you may go across to ptvaustralia.com.au. Just scroll down to Stargazer and my user ID is 9141. I would love to give you a reading. Have a wonderful day and I will speak to you soon. Peace out.